Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for another round of Conan Exiles. We're still missing Thralls. I don't know why. I am going to reach out to Funcom and see if they maybe have an answer. It seems my Thralls are like falling through the floor and into the hillside because I built on a bridge. I don't know if that's the only reason, but we have like 16 or 17 Thralls, and we have, I think, 3 or 4 that I actually know where they're at. The rest say they're guarding or returning to base or whatever nightmare. So I just have to deal with that apparently. We also need to gather some more ironstone. We are very low on iron, and that's no bueno. Fill our boy up really well. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Oop, wrong button. So if we go to followers, these are all my followers. We have 3 hyenas, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Thralls. Let's see how many are actually in the base doing their job. We have 2, 3, 3 that I can see. I'm kind of scanning the walls because I have plucked my Thralls out of the wall. How they got in there, I don't know. Offering to Mitra. Huh. So we have 122. Maybe it's 1,000 of those coins that you need to summon Mitra. I don't know, I haven't looked it up, but I guess it's worth a checking out. Hold for more info. Over time, a place that used for religious ceremonies takes on a certain significance, not simply in the minds of the followers of that religion, but also in others who pass through the area. The oldest groves and shrines of the world, the presence of those ancient gloomy gods can still be felt. In the shining altars of Mitra or the bloody stabs of Set, the manifestation of this spiritual presence is palpable. When the shrine is defined, this effect leeches slowly away. This leeches slowly away, but if the defilers are of an opposing religion, they actually absorb the power that they have stolen. Thus, altars are precious commodity in the Exiled Lands, and worship brings great bounties to those who pursue it. Okay. Sounds like a lot of religious hooey to me. Okay, so that doesn't have a Thrall in it. So when they have a Thrall, the Thrall will appear on the screen. honestly, I don't understand why these... Okay, there's an armorer right there. One that we don't know where they are. What about this? The Dafari cook is in the Firebolt cauldron. Supposedly. I found some in this wall multiple times. Some on the roof up there. Most commonly, I have found the thralls below this structure. So I'm going to take a peek real quick and see if any of them are down here. Looking at the structure to see if I see any limbs or little clips of clothing or something. Like I said, Dafari cook. And this is the armor. Alright, so we're going to have her follow me. I'm going to attempt to take her up there. To be honest, I'm a little hesitant to make armor for these fools. Because if they vanish and I have to do a rescue on them, they lose everything I provided them. Come on, girl. You can do it. I mean, she's a level 3 cook. I don't want to lose her. Even though she's a cannibal cook. Chef's skills are chef's skills. Nope. Nope. We're going to pick her up. And we're going to put her over here and let her stand at that pot. I reinforced the structure underneath this. She shouldn't vanish. But I thought that before, and they disappeared. So I honestly don't know how to solve this situation. It really stinks to go out and capture these thralls, train them, only to have them vanish before you ever get to use them. Now before I had seen them sticking out of this seam right here in the rock. So there's definitely some shenanigans going on there. Hey girl, don't be looking up my skirt. Those poor dudes, they're all eternity, they're going to be going up and down this hill. Their spirits, or the shadows of the past. Alright, armor. Let's check your... Where did she go? Where? Oh my goodness. Why? And look, the one I brought up here already is gone. This is a serious problem. It's very frustrating and annoying. Let's look at your info. I don't see that he has any of that death stuff hanging over his head. What about you? I don't know how long that stuff lasts or if it's permanent. Because what it showed me before was if they had been taken down 3 times, I lose them permanently. So there you go, prime example of what I was talking about with the thralls that vanish. Did I make sure I didn't have anything I don't need? No, I didn't. Run, Forrest, run. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in there. Well, you know what? I remember I was gonna try making a cover on the floor to keep them from falling through. Let me see if I can actually do that. Cannot do it in an overlapping space. Okay, well, let it happen there. Is that because there was a missing piece there? Okay. It's terribly frustrating. What other pieces do I have? Hatch door. I don't know if upgrading the floor is going to make a difference, to be honest. Stone brick or insulated wood. All of these require iron reinforcements, which means a lot more iron. Took those out of there. I think it takes 2 for every one. Okay, so here she is. She didn't disappear. She came to go sleepy by. But even that is glitched because the bed's over there and she's like laying partially on the saddle. And I don't know about you, but that just doesn't look comfortable to me. We don't have anybody in this. Oh, we do have somebody in this bed. Who do we have here? I know it looks weird, but I gotta stand this way with them so that I can see inside them. This is the Defari cook. Alright, so apparently both of them were exhausted from their traveling down below or something. I don't know. At least we didn't lose them. Because that's exactly what's been happening to the other thralls that I have captured. Speaking of... Alright, we're going to put that there. Ooh, we got a fancy targe or shield. Night times don't last very long here. Where's the moon? See how fast the moon passes across the sky. I probably should take one of these fools with me. I know I had another trending. If there was two of us banging on him, maybe we could knock him out. Okay, so he's got daggers in his inventory right now. I'm going to go ahead and take those out. And see. So I'm pretty sure we have a truncheon somewhere. No such luck. Alright, do I make it in my inventory? Okay. Oh, I just need leather. So we'll do that. We're going to make another truncheon. We do not need all this leather. I think 7's enough. I'll keep 6 of those in case the daggers need repair, because it's required for that. We've got plenty of meat. All right. Come follow me. Hopefully we won't run across a named Thrall that like kills us instantly. Okay, sometimes the Thralls weren't following me either. Again, I have no idea why. Never experienced these glitches before. But the last time I played this game, You couldn't build on these structures. You couldn't even build near those structures. It was forbidden. And since we just have truncheons on us, well, I have a sword. I don't want my guy getting damaged. We're gonna go see what we have camping over here. Sometimes we get lucky. The ones with daggers, not a good choice to try to take for the name Thralls. They cause you bleed damage, and they are very, very powerful. So it doesn't take very long for them to inflict enough bleed on you to where you're dead. This guy's got a club. Alright, we got his attention. Let's get to where we can see what we're doing. He's a level 1 smelter. Alright, so we're just going to knock him out. We already have 2 smelters. And let's see what this strapping lad with the long sword is over here. A level 1 fighter.
Let's take you.
Yeah. You're lucky, buddy. We'll just leave you there to blow bubbles. That one looks like they have a club. We may be able to... I'm going to make sure all my stuff is... That's a pretty big crock, though. My shield is good. My truncheon is good. Oh yeah, she's a clubber. We may be able to take her down. Wow, she really got me good. I need to heal. Oh, she went back to full again. Screw that. Like I said, they're really tough. Can't wait until we have the actual healing wraps. I think I'm just going to go ahead and kill her so I can get my Thrall back. Ah, your own self, wench. Yeah. Alright, swallow her soul. Just like an Evil Dead. Yeah, see, current one. So when they get this, he's got the first one out of 3. If he goes down again, I'm taking him home, because the third time he will, I'll lose him and all his equipment, everything. They don't drop a pack or anything like that. You just lose everything. You lose your thrall, you lose your stuff. It's really not the ideal situation. That said, we're going to come over here and poke some more enemies and see what we get. Okay, we got a spear guy. I'm going to repair that. Repair this. Is that a spear or a longsword? I don't know. But we need, like, we need an alchemist. Higher level fighters would be good. Nah, he's just a low level guy.
Curse you!
Okay.
No closer.
A level 2 tanner.
Die!
And a level 1 archer. I don't know if we have a level 2 tanner, but you know what? We're gonna take her anyway. Just 'cause. Let her do a few lip skids across the sand on the way back to the base. She'll be fine. Oh, these rabbits around here. That is a demon shellback right there. Which means it transformed since we were here last. They have like bluish white glowing eyes, and yeah, no bueno. See? Oh crap, we triggered them. Run, Forrest, run! We do about as well against those guys as we do against the named Thralls. Well, with the amount of Thralls that we're going through, probably a good idea to capture a few extras, right? Repair that. How much stuff? Well, let's throw the soul in the Mitra thing. I wonder, do I have to put the... I don't know if the Thralls, like the dogs, eat from here or not. I'm gonna throw those like raw meat pieces in there just to check. And let's throw this in here for Mitra to devour. Bro, you're in the way. Oops. Let's see. I got tons of those. I'm not keeping those teeth if I don't need to. I don't need the bones. So we don't have any bone items. Except for the arrows. And anything else? We'll finish that stack up. And let's... There we go. Oh. We don't have any stone tools on us, so I don't need to carry all that stuff. Yeah, we've gone beyond all of our stone stuff. We're into the Iron Age now. These Thralls are always slacking, man. Got a couple more camps over there. We might be able to find some Thralls worth a dang. We're gonna have to kill some gators first.
Gods take you!
My poor guy's trying to truncheon it to death. No, he didn't take any damage, so I guess that's okay. We did take a little bit of damage. We'll just eat some meat. Top me off here. This guy's such a dummy. He throws the stuff away. These guys don't have the most exciting haircuts, do they? Those level 1s are pretty dang easy to knock out. Now we're going to have 2. Yeah, because you definitely trigger these at the same time. You got a dancer.
Taste death! Taste death!
Okay. Don't want the fighter, but we lost our other performer. So we're going to take him. I don't know about the other ones, but if I was, I guess, living in this age where this was the way everything was, I would probably prefer this type of dancer to the other. It's all personal preference. I appreciate all beauty. What am I doing? Okay, now we got them both in there. We're definitely stirring up trouble today. And look at that, the crocodiles respawned already. They're both normal crocs. Seems like it.
Gods take you!
This is how we do it. I really don't think these guys will have respawned. No. Oh. Maybe. She's got daggers, though. She will hurt my fighter. Because I took his weapon away and gave him truncheon. I had planned to get iron today. We have some on this side, just down the hill there I'll get. But, I'd like to get an alchemist. Okay, so if they're there, I'm guessing there's another one down here somewhere. And I was right.
You were wrong twice.
pretty good. And he's good. Alright. Let's see if we can find an alchemist. Both fighters.
Taste death! Gods take
Nice kick, bitch.
Curse you!
Yeah, curse you. I knocked both of you guys out. I got bleed damage. Level 1 fighters. We have enough level 1 fighters, thank you. Alright. Alright, so let's go back down while we still have daylight. And take care of the thralls down here again. We'll just have a whole bunch of them knocked out, laying down there, doing nothing. Hydrate. It's important. Even the crocs have respawned. Oh look, I got a big strapping dude with a sledgehammer now. How's my shield? Oh, my shield's good. I can guarantee you that sledgehammer is like shield smash on it.
Taste death! Gods take you!
These guys are good with the kicks. Once again, I'm the one that takes the damage. We have lots of wraps. All right. Another big sledgehammer boy.
You picked the wrong fight!
That one's done. And we got a crocodile.
Wrong fight!
Yep, he picked the wrong fight. Fighter. I have 2 smelters already. Let's see what's in the box. Okay. We'll take more healing stuff. And we're going to come this way because there's some ironstone down here we're going to collect. There's usually a crocodile doucher right here somewhere. Like I said. Alright, time to switch that. so we can see and everybody else can see too. Alright, dude, I'm gonna take this from you. I'm gonna give you these. So you can defend us while I'm doing this. Because there's usually an aggressive shellback right here. Somewhere. Like I said, yeah, kick its butt. That thing uses iron every time we go through it. Couldn't tell if that was a rock or a shellback. This is yet another glitch that has been going on. This campsite has not respawned. I never came into it. I watched the battle of the guys that were here and like 5 crocodiles, and then they never spawned back in. Just, you know, another little glitch in this playthrough. What are you chirping at over there? The dog thinks he's a chicken. He was making a bok bok noise. Ah. I identify as a chicken. Don't make fun of me. He's a little guy, little chihuahua. And that's my girl right there, sleeping. Little Miss Mila having her nap. Run on, little baby. Good move, man. Looks like we're having turtle soup for dinner. I would never. That is not it. Where is your level 7? He needs to get to level 10 so that he can get perks. Or I can decide on perks for him. I suppose we could grab the little hatchlings up and try to put them in the taming pen and see if we get a greater shellback. But I don't know. They just seem like cannon fodder because they're not too strong. Yeah, we came to get that ironstone right there. It's close to the base. We're nearby. So we'll get it. More bandages. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to get brimstone out of the shellbacks. Or not the shellbacks, but the rock noses. However, well, I think I've only killed like 1 or 2. I didn't get any out of them. I got like demon blood. But that was about it. Let's see, which one did I use? That one. Fill that back up. Check on our Thralls' progress. Okay, one of them disappeared. Level 0. And once again, oh. Okay. Somehow I got a shellback head. So our Defari cook is right there. Don't really care about the shellback head. Something we killed, or a rock we broke, had crystal on it. Wait, no, where did... I think we put the crystal in these and smelt it down into glass sheets. Excess. We'll put that in there for now. gonna keep trying the see if the meat disappears, because the human thralls won't eat the raw meat. They'll eat the gruel. Here, brother, you stand out here. I will go in here and do what I need to do. Okay, now an armor is showing up in all of these, and I'm guessing it's the one we picked up earlier. See how all of them, well, this is an alchemist table, so they wouldn't show up in there. The cook will, though. These should have, they don't show it. They should show, that's a fighter. She's a dancer. Oh yeah, it's my dancer, I think, that disappeared, or this one is. No, the dancer vanished. This is the tanner. I think I put this tanner in before I put the other one in. This is supposed to hold 4 thralls. So what the heck, man? Because we had captured a male dancer, right? That's some real BS right there. This one's almost complete. And we need a tanner on our tanning station right there, so I only had a level 1 tanner before, I'm pretty sure. Smelter, 3 fighters, those are the hyenas. Guarding, scouting. We have a level 1 cook that vanished. It's not showing the dancer that we got. There's a level 1 dancer and a level 2 dancer. If this is correct, then the level 2 dancer has melded into the building somewhere. This one is right there, ready to finish. As soon as she finishes, I'm going to place her at the station. Hey, how's it going, Urso? How is your day today? Mine has been interesting. I wasn't able to stream this morning like I normally do, so I'm going to do 2 this afternoon. These guys keep disappearing on me, so I wanted to take them out as soon as possible and place them at their station. That's right. Stay there. Don't disappear. This I need to put in here. Come on. There we go. For some reason, I'm still having my thralls disappear. It's amazingly frustrating, and I don't know how to fix it. Look, she looks like she's stuck over here in the corner. I feel like I need to pick her up and move her to an armor station. There we go. Because she didn't seem to be doing her job. You should be able to do that on your time off, your days off. If I had any, I would do that myself, but I don't have any days off. I'm hoping that that will change at some point. I'm curious. I think that I didn't make the elevator because it required a bunch of iron, which I didn't have. Anyway, I got to come back in because I forgot to get my fighter. Okay, it looks like the skull effect thing has disappeared from him. He's level 7, so he's like my highest Thrall right now. This guy, no, this guy's level 8. He's the highest Thrall. His agility sucks, though. Yeah, this guy has higher agility. He pretty much has a higher chance of leveling up than the other one does. They're both level 1s. I don't think I have a level 2. Let me... And the armor's gone again. I seriously don't know what to do about the vanishing thralls. Alright, I'm just going to take this guy with me and follow Kimosabi. So I captured 2 level 2 dancers and put them in the Wheel of Pain, and both of them vanished. The one didn't even finish going through the Wheel of Pain and vanished. I've never seen this happen before in the game, and I honestly am at a loss. Should I just keep... I keep finding them down here. An armorer. Why are you down here, girl? I put you up there. Are you falling through the floor? I mean, I upgraded the whole floor there. So why is she falling through the floor? I don't know. It does look like part of that isn't upgraded, but I know I did. I don't know. Alright, we're off to get some iron. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to find something with brimstone along the way. It would be great to find some brimstone in a box. But see, I'm not that lucky. We don't need any of that other stuff. We are going to avoid that named Thrall over there because they have daggers. And every time we come across one that has daggers, my Thrall gets downed. So we don't want to do that. 3 strikes and he's out. Yep, daggers. Just double checking. We do okay on the clubs and stuff like that. Although my guy is bad about using his shield. Okay, this guy's got a pointy stick.
I will destroy you!
Yeah, so you say. Yeah, another level 1 fighter. Honestly, I've never seen a dagger person use the shield with the daggers before. But he actually used his shield at one point. Let's see what else we got over here.
Enemies approaching!
I think one of them's a dancer. She got a big sword.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Well, apparently it was, because there you are. I don't want any more female dancers, thank you. Forgot to harvest this dude's soul. Where is he? Okay. We're gonna drop all the peni. Yuck. No necklaces of severed penises for me. Because that's what it looks like. How you doing, my dude? We'll give you some shredded roast to heal yourself with. This guy's got talent. He can swim with the sword. Bring it, big mama. I'm like, where's my dude? And they're gone. I'm not going to pick up the meat because we're on a mission. We're going to have some hyenas right here to deal with. Checking my dude again. It's good on food. Everything looks good. Now, last time we ventured across here, There was a greater hyena here, or demonic hyena, and it did my Thrall in. I was not very pleased. Puppies. Okay. Time for a heal. It's good to just hang around and lurk sometimes. I was doing that last night with my buddy JJ. He was streaming on Twitch games I don't play. I don't like those birds. Ta-da! Mend the shield. Dude, you're punching a crocodile. That was a good move. All these little battles can be good. Help get my guy up there. This, the tan bar there above the red, that is his level, or leveling. We're going to have him use that. I'd rather bandage him up than for him to use his food. Because food is a finite source. Water. See if I can trigger these two without triggering that one. Come on. My dude, you're letting yourself get bit. It's not a good thing. See, he's going through that shredded beef like really fast. It's because his body's using it to heal. We got these bandages though, so hopefully this is not... Yeah, I figured my shield had taken some damage. Last time this one was a greater hyena and it killed my dude. Or downed him anyway, and nearly killed me. I don't see any glowy eyes this time. My guy's on punching it with his fist.
Alright. Alright.
Alright, because it was getting hard to see, I brought the torch out. Put my shield away. I can't do one and the other. See, it won't let you do the shield with the torch. It's one or the other. Yep, he's just gobbling that meat up like no tomorrow. If there are more hyenas here, I'm going to have to drop the torch in lieu of the shield, just to protect myself. We have so much to explore here. I know there's a crocodile here. I just want to make sure it's not a greater crocodile. Free up a space. Charming, aren't they? I feel like we should swim over. I think there's a camp on top of that hill, if it's the right place I'm thinking of. Yep. Apparently they killed it. This guy's a dagger dude, and she's an archer.
Supposed to be like this.
She is oblivious. Oh, that falcata. No, I wanted... Here, over here, dude. There you go. We're going to keep that. These... It's got low durability, but they do 30 health damage, which is better than I can do. She had people meat on her. Now, granted, sometimes we have people meet on us too, but not intentionally. I don't remember, do they have a chest here somewhere or something? It doesn't look like it. Swimming over to the land bridge. I am not going to pick up a lot of stuff because we need to carry a lot of weight with the ironstone. So probably going to end up dropping the stone and the wood and maybe even the hides. Yeah, that's almost 8 pounds. All of those things I can get at the base. I don't need to carry it when we don't have iron or a good source of iron near us. I would much rather get this good iron deposit over here and not worry so much about, I know where there's a crocodile right here. Kind of want him to come out and play. Yep, I knew he was here somewhere. Yeah, by all means, punch him, dude. Hit him with your shield. Come on, get the kill, man. Finally. Took his time, didn't he? There's usually a dude up there. Or dudette in this case. We still have a fair ways to go. I have a memory that there's something on one of these islands along the shore. Maybe it's right here. There was like a scroll or something. Honestly, I don't trust my memory, but I kind of want to walk the length of this thing here and see if I can locate it. Because it was part of the lore, you know. Yeah, I don't think it was this way. It may not even be in the game anymore, but is that it right there? Well, look at that. My memory's not as bad as I thought it was.
Genius plan. If it is buried in the northernmost pillar, opposite the river, underneath the skull of a mammoth, smash it the only way.
Okay. So, some lore, I guess. I don't know how I remembered that. I know right across the way there where my pointer is, there is a swimmer in the water and an archer ghost shoots them. And at the bottom where the swimmer drops is a chest with usually some pretty interesting loot. Dude, get your daggers out. That's why I gave them to you. Good grief. It's hard to get good thralls these days. That far point straight ahead of us with the 2 points coming up out of the... They're about equal straight ahead of me. That's where the iron is. So we're just going to casually swim over, and I know there's crocodiles along that whole stretch of land right there. And we got all kinds of different kinds of shellbacks, including some demon ones. I can see one there because they're so much bigger than the other ones. There's a king shellback over there too that you can kill. Right now, I just want iron. I'm not interested in any of that. That looked like a cave up there. I think that is a cave. That's one of the spider caves, I'm pretty sure. I think that one goes all the way through the mountain. It's like some skeletons and stuff in there that you have to fight. I don't know. We'll check it out sometime in the near future. After I climb up here, I'm going to throw a bedroll down, just in case. He's over there dancing for his friend. Doing the happy dance. Either that or somebody paid him. I had a very unfortunate experience yesterday at the outreach. I got there, and a homeless person had built like a fort right in our doorway. I couldn't even get in the building. So at first I had to wake him up because he was sleeping, and he wasn't happy that I did that. And then he wanted to argue with me about moving. I told him, you know, this is a business, dude. You can't be in their doorway. People can't get in. To which he decided he was going to curse me out and threaten to beat me up and all this stuff. Yada, yada, yada. I've heard it all 1,000 times before. So I just told him, I go, look, dude, not going to deal with you myself. I'll just call the police and have them deal with you, but I didn't want it to go this way. All I wanted you to do was relocate. Not a big ask. Anyway, he continued to want to threaten me and stuff. But I made it inside the building with my little dog, because I didn't want her getting hurt either, 'cause she's just a little old lady. No. Apparently I triggered that fool by doing that. I want to drop that. And no, I don't want to do that. We don't have any iron left, so I can't repair those. That's okay, we're good. I got enough shield and stuff. This fool is going to want to get tough with us. Look, he's got an iron targe too. I don't want to trigger the others, so we're going to like stick an arrow in his booty. He's just going to stand there and get killed. I'm trapped in a corner over here. Did our guy die? Alright, we need to heal. A lot. And we need to eat.
Just as the cutlass was growing rusty.
Did I draw another one? What do you have? You have a key on you. And an iron targe. And a gem. So where are we on you? 1 of 3. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in there. What is that? A gilded urn.
You picked the wrong camp, mate.
Did I? I'd like to have the tiger trophy. Now I know there's a land bridge right there that goes across to the rest of the camp. However, she just gonna go and stay there dancing.
By Sen, did you see that?
I did. Pokey, pokey, babe. He got cut in half. Huge tooth. Well, those look like tusks to me. Is that just a regular weapon repair kit? I don't know, but I'm not going to take those right now. I'm sure the tent would be interesting, but we're going to stick to what we came here for. Did I? Okay, so she's got a sword. Tempted to have her carry that. Weapon repair kit. Well, I will leave that for now. Pretty sure I hit this guy already. I did. Alright, this box had a bunch of stuff in it. Some of it I'm curious about, some of it not so much. I'm going to take the weapon repair kit and this treasure. And then I'm going to return to my task at hand. Collecting all this stuff. Of course I'm over encumbered. Need that. I don't need those. No. Yeah, we're in the red. I'll drop that for now. I'm going to drop the sticks, and that put us back in. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get everything, which is sad, but that's okay. We'll live. We got a decent amount. I see that my stream was interrupted by Twitch yet again. I gotta tell you, that's one of the most frustrating things I've been having to deal with lately. Is I'll be streaming along. I watch my internet speed and my ping and all that as I go, and everything looks fine. And then I look over at the Twitch screen and I get a new announcement that I've gone live again when I'd been live for about 2 hours now. My recording didn't stop. So I guess if you were watching and it got cut off and you want to see the whole thing, I post them on YouTube when I finish streaming for that day. So the entire stream will be up. You could fast forward to where you got dropped and take it from there. I don't know what else to do because it's very frustrating to me to have to deal with it. But it's an ongoing issue. And honestly, I have no idea how to fix it. It just seems like it doesn't want to fix. the Falcata at some point. Actually, do I have any points? 1. Not enough at the moment. Once we get across here, I'll get the torch out. I know it's getting dark on us again. I have found horses down here. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case this time. I can't really carry it right now anyway. Animals weigh 50 pounds. Even the babies weigh 50 pounds. We have this doucher right here. Thinking perhaps if I can get in the moonlight where you can at least see somewhat, that we might take them on.
I never wanted to be here.
Arik, the Slayer. Well, Arik, you didn't really present that much of a challenge, dude. I know there's a Tefari camp right there. I just wanted to look and see if horses were still here, wandering around up here. Not really seeing anything. Of course, it's nighttime. They may just be doing their thing, sleeping. What a lonely life for that poor soul that I just killed. Living up here on a hill by himself. No camp or nothing. Probably just robbing people for food and water along the way. Or whatever. Cannibal camp. We should be able to watch this fight unfold as we stroll up to the island over here. Crocodile should appear. Oh, it's the big one. Go after him so he can bite you two in half. This will be interesting. That's a greater croc. One bite and they're dead. Yeah. You're toast, buddy. Like I said, one bite. I know because it happened to me too. No fun, man. Demon crocs are nothing to be trifling with. I do want to take this. I didn't get any dry wood, I only got branches. That's some BS. I got 4 dry wood and some branches. And it put me right on the edge of being encumbered. Oh, come on. Wait, where's my dude? Where's my dude? He didn't go down anywhere. Did he just get disconnected from me somehow? So every time you go by here, new souls pop in to be crocodile food or not. Looks like crocodile food. I know I had my dude with me when we fought that one dude, Arik. So if we got separated from each other, that would be the last point that I would have been with him, that I know for sure. So I'm just going to backtrack until I find him. I don't think that I accidentally disconnected myself. I mean, I could have. I didn't think I had, but I guess we're gonna find out. Probably have to fight the doucher again if that's the case. Or whatever doucher's there now. Me, caveman, have big club, whack you with. And just like I said, oh man, I really want that. Here, dude, eat one of those. Be healthy, be free. Nope, it says he's following me. Okay. The other one already despawned. Did I collect this guy's soul? Probably not. Apparently you have to whack him in the groin to collect their soul. Okay, so that was another strange little glitch because it said he was still connected to me. So what the hell happened? I don't know. All I know is there might be some crazy stuff going on with Conan Exiles. So we're going to generate a whole new camp and a whole new crocodile and see what we get. It's like a rolling the dice every time. There's the camp. There's the crocodile. Looks like another big one. Shall we watch? Well, apparently not a very big one because they killed it. Definitely have a cook and I don't know what else. Fighter maybe. He doesn't have an apron on, so he must be a fighter. Usually the crafters have those aprons. Always be on your guard in these lands. Great, I got a blocked message in my chat which tells me it was a bot, more than likely. Not a surprise since they pop up there all the time. It looks like we're gonna have one of these every single time. That's it, punch him. Pokey pokey, man. Good job. I want to check where he's at. So he's doing good. He's getting there little by little to that next level up. Shallow water. Alright, here's a little more battle for him. My shield's like getting pretty low. I should be able to repair it when we get to the base. What up, homie? Punch it. Get your dagger out, bud. One down. I'm gonna have him eat that. 2.5 pounds. I'll have him carry that. Lighten my load just a tad. We'll come visit Mr. TikTok over here. TikTok the crocodile. Pokey pokey. And we're done. I wish you could... Oh, there's mushrooms here. I wish you could get him to... I already passed through those. It don't matter. Okay, my shield's not doing too good. Wonder if I can knock this guy in the apron out before my Thrall kills him. I put the other truncheon back in the box. Thralls are not allowed here. A smelter, of course.
Curse you!
Okay, fool, you brought that on yourself because I was just going to knock you out. But no, you had to mess with my Thrall. Follow me. Dude, we're gonna drag your ass a long way. What's the matter? You don't want me dragging your friend off? He's only going to be used as a sex slave, I swear. Alright, apparently we can't take those. How's my rope doing? It seems to be doing alright. You're almost there, homie. Keep going. What is he doing? Is he stuck? least I'll be able to get in and out, right? Alright. Stick that in there. We'll get this going. The iron tars, I don't think I can repair. No. Maybe just I don't have enough iron to repair it, though. But I think it's probably because I have to unlock it before I can repair it. Now we have 2 of these gems. It's like 2 rubies, rare gemstones. Oh yeah. And we have this other treasure that we put on our dude. I wonder if that's something you can like place. A gilded urn. Oh, you can. Well, that's pretty. I don't think the gemstones are placeable. I think they're probably sellable items. Shard of crimson crystal. We have some wood on us. We have all these tanners, but I don't see any of them here. It says we have a Kushite tanner level 2 working this station, but that's a surprise to me because I don't see them here. And for now, I'm going to put the Falcutta in a box. We had another one somewhere. Did I put it on a Thrall? I may have put it on a Thrall. I think I'll just put it in here for right now until we get that level up to where I can get that unlocked. Water stain note. I think that was the one that it spoke to us when we picked it up. I don't know if there's a use for anything. I don't really want to throw it away if I'm not sure. Where is it not bright enough in here? We should have plenty of light going on in here now to be able to, for everybody to see. It's nighttime and I'm doing stuff in here. Yeah, I don't notice any of this being eaten. So I'm going to take that out. that, I'm gonna actually we're gonna put it back in our inventory, and we're gonna see if a hyena wants to eat it. Did they eat all the food I put in them? Almost. Alright, so I actually have to put food in them. You would think. I'm going to get up here where there's light. And I'm going to look. Let's put the construction hammer back on. And select it. And then building pieces. Okay, building pieces. Okay, the animals have a feed box. All right. I need to harvest some wood. Just to make sure we have enough. Probably wouldn't hurt to have some more wood for the fire as well. Not the fire, the furnaces. Our smelting stations. There's a rock-nosed doucher over here somewhere. Before I face him again, I want to make sure my shield is fixed. I am rather curious. Okay, my guy was stuck walking backwards. There's been some glitchy stuff going on lately. I'm surprised my dudes hadn't starved to death yet. Yeah, looks pretty gross. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. You know, you got to feed your thralls. When we're out and about, you know, you can just put stuff in them and they eat it. It didn't occur to me that if we have animals, we need feed boxes, which means that I need to get more meat to put in the feed boxes. So, with that said, I think I need to make the cleaver because memory serves that was the thing that gave you the most meat. Cleaver. Iron cleaver. So let's make one of these. It's interesting how some harvest tools you get more than with others. I would have thought that hatchet, that I've actually was told by people to use the hatchet to get the dry wood. However, I discovered that if you use the sickle, you get more. You get twice as much dry wood as you normally would. I'm going to go ahead and craft all that insulated wood. That's what you use the dry wood for. And we're going to take about half of our regular wood and make the shaped wood. Oh, you two trying to get up to something over here? I'm gonna have to make some more gruel here pretty soon. How is your progress? You're about halfway there. Keep at it, bud. Keep grinding that stone to sand. When I originally played this, I did not take my Thrall with me. We had a team of 4. And I rented a server and all of that. We weren't streaming at the time. We were just having a good time. Follow me, Kimosabi. Kind of dating myself with that, using that comment, Kimosabi, because that's from the Lone Ranger when I was a kid. How are you doing on... Okay, so when we take them back to the base, the skull thing where they are downed resets. This is a good thing. So we have a greater shellback down there. Oh, I said I was going to fix this. And I forgot to do it. So I swear I could be such a goober sometime. Fix your equipment, mister. Your thralls are getting tired of your absent-mindedness. Some master you are. Alright, now let's fix that. And what else do we need to fix? That. Let's go ahead and fix that. It took 12 bars of iron to fix that. And 7 to fix the axe. How much do I have left? 3. That's crazy, man. No wonder why we're running out of iron all the time. Even repairing this stuff is ridiculous. Alright, our shield is at full strength now. What you doing, puppy? Give me a few more minutes and I'll take you out, okay? Urso, if you're watching, it wasn't my fault it got dropped earlier. It was just unfortunate. I don't want to try to be fighting them all at once. All right, now for the big boy. Definitely harvesting this full. Oh yeah, you get a ton more. I don't want this. Should give us demon blood and who knows what else. Not to mention a ton of flesh. It didn't give us any demon blood. Look at that. That's ridiculous. We got 80 meat. 80 meat from those shellbacks. Do a little wrap up here and get my stuff together. All right. Now let me go back up here and put lots of meat in the in the animal box. Some hyenas eat really well. I don't think I need to put all of it in there. I think we can probably we'll put the 30 in there. Then I think we'll make some steaks for our thralls. Maybe they won't run off so much. You'd think our Tefari cook would be not in there. I don't know, man. Not sleeping on the cot. See, our thralls are not on the job anymore. Says the tanner's still here, but do you see him? I don't. Oh, look at her all rubbing up on him and stuff. Come over here, my brother. I'm gonna leave you here. And what do I have on me? I'm good. I'm gonna look once more and see if the thralls are below us. Are you kidding me? I swear it seems like this thing happens every single day. Dude, the seam in the seat of your pants is coming undone. Can I stand here and be protected? Let's see. It seemed like in a lot of areas of my base, if I don't stand in just the right spot, I start taking damage. So we'll see if I'm safe where I'm at. I see the sand coming through the wall. You know, almost like it's not there. There I go, taking damage. So I literally have to stand in the corner over here to not get damaged. It's utterly ridiculous. I only turned just a hair, and I don't know if you noticed, but my health dropped immediately. That's utterly ridiculous. I may only do one stream today. I had appointments this morning, so I wasn't able to do my morning stream. But I'm just physically exhausted. I work 7 days a week and I don't give myself enough time, downtime. Oh, okay. It looks like the roof isn't completely filled up. Old man, huh? I know the feeling, because I'm kind of feeling that today. Yeah, the very tippy top of the roof on the little house isn't completely up there. I don't know. Maybe I need to make myself a little chamber inside the base. Just a little place to hang out, you know? Oh yeah, I definitely won that one. You are not an old man. Oh, I thought I had some souls to throw into Mitra. Let's see where we are here. Still have a fair amount cooking. I'm going to keep that on me because it takes a fair amount to make that stuff. And I'm going to go to, where am I? What is that workstation? Improved carpenter's bench. We have 8. I don't know why I thought the falcata was going to be within our purchase. Maybe I was thinking of the cutlass. What do we have in here? I think this is a falcata. It is. What about the other one I found? Except they would call you something other than a boomer. Which I've had people call me that. And I'm like, I guess technically they're right, because I'm at the very tail end of that whole thing. Another falcata. So I can't make the falcata. Let's see. Where are we on? We got shields. There's the iron one. Carpaci shield. That costs 5. I kind of want to do that because the shield is so important for right now. And it still leaves me open to make to get some of these other ones to make. Or to at least be able to repair. I wish it told you their the damage they did. That would be nice. We're still in the basic armor. Tools. I don't know if we need the dyer's bench. I mean, technically we could make it, but I think all it does is let you change the color of your outfit. I know I have to unlock this to be able to get the improved stove. Brewing. Refrigeration, I have to get the dryer. Alright, the drying rack costs 2. We have 3, so I could do one or the other of these. We haven't found any recipes yet, so I don't know if doing the bonfire just yet. Maybe doing the drying rack for now, so we can dry berries and stuff. And let's see, what's the next one we want to go into? Authority. Irritate active followers will goad enemies attempting to force them to attack your follower. Stamina would be a good one. Efficient harvest. I don't know. These are so hard to decide on what we really want to get. Heal faster healing. I imagine that probably uses your food up. While carrying a meat, okay. Strength. I don't know, strength's been working for me so far. Although I have spread it out fairly evenly amongst all of them. I'm going to go ahead and stick it into strength. Because the berserker might be good. Deal 25% more damage and gain 100 more armor. That would be, I think, a good thing. Have you ever had the problem where your thralls disappear through the floor? Because I have like 4 or 5 in my base that I can find. And I have all of these. All of them. Whoop, where'd they go? That was weird. I know I have the 3 hyenas outside. They haven't vanished. It's the ones that are inside the base. I thought maybe since I built on the bridge that might be the issue, because I keep finding them below when I can find them. Some of them I haven't seen in ages. This Stingy and Cook that I've selected right here, the level 1, has been returning home for about 7 days. The Defari Cook is returning home, and I don't know. I'm gonna go look at something though, because I keep finding them in the same place. Where is this guy? You come here, because I've had him vanish out of the workbench. Right there, dude. That's a good place for you. Now, I was making armor for all the thralls when I first tamed them. And then when they disappeared, why make armor for thralls that are going to vanish? Doesn't seem to protect them. I think it's some glitch in the game that I'm probably going to have to let Funcom know about. Yeah, see? I find them down here a lot. Armor. I have found them in this seam right here, which, I don't know, it just seems weird. I've also found them inside the wall of my base, where they just are like a piece of their clothing is flopping out of the wall or something, so I can see that they're there. And you kind of have to move around so that you can connect with them, so you can get them to follow you or whatever, or pick them up and move them. I brought her up here earlier, and I sat her in a place where I thought she would be fine, and then she vanished again. Feel like maybe I need to put her in a specific spot and tell her to stay there. Which I had earlier. I had reinforced this entire area here and put her there. And she stayed there for about 2 seconds and then wandered off. It's got to be one of the weirdest glitches I have ever seen in a game. Especially one that has thralls. She hasn't vanished once. This guy, after I found him, he hasn't vanished. And this guy has been pretty consistent about not vanishing. I honestly don't know what to do about it. Maybe I gotta look in the forums for the game and see if Funcom has talked about this issue and how to fix it, or whether they're actually going to work on it and fix it. Because that's a little bit of ridiculousness. That noise in the background, that would be my cousin. I love him dearly, but he has no sense of when other people are doing stuff. He's out there grinding on something right outside my window. Alright, well that's going to be annoying, so I've been on for about a little over 2 hours. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for joining me, old man. Hope to see you again. I always appreciate it when people pop in the chat and give me advice and suggest stuff. I haven't played this game since it first came out, so I don't remember how to play it. And yeah, it definitely is a little more difficult than it used to be. Alright, with that said, I'm gonna, like I said, end this one here. And I hope you have a great day.